That actually made a really good sound. I'm impressed. I can't believe you really wanted to start with that.
Hey guys, welcome to
Howdy,
Precious
partners.
Cargo. Hi, I'm Precious.
I am Shravan. Welcome to episode, what is this? 6, 5, 4, 3,
5.
5? Wow, 5 epis. Good for us.
Episode
We've
5. I know we've been at it for over a month.
podcast flame out.
What?
I said we've successfully avoided our first podcast flame out.
What's a flame out?
I think most podcasts only last like 3 episodes or something like that. It's some absurd stat, so we've already beaten that.
Really?
I think so. It
Seriously?
might be more than 3,
Oh.
but I mean, people start
Huh.
it and then stop. So, like, who knows? But a month's good. It's good work here. It's good content.
One thing about me, if I do anything, I'm doing it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not just like starting something just to like quit.
Yeah,
Except
there's
for
no
like piano
half-asses.
and guitar.
Marriage,
and like sports.
the regular things.
And marriage.
Yeah,
everything else. I'm completing everything. Well, I did complete it. It was done.
I guess you went through the state. I was assuming completion is death do us part, and no one died. So maybe you did.
Well,
Maybe
in
you
my
didn't.
wedding vows, I said for richer or for richer, and that second part was slow going, and so I said, okay, bye.
All right. So another thing that you kind of half-assed there.
No, I totally
What it
changed my
is.
wedding vows. Oh well. How was your
That's
weekend?
fair. Weekend was good. What day is today? Wednesday. What did I do this
Wednesday.
weekend? I spent all
This
Saturday
weekend was
on rooftop. It
420.
was glorious. It was.
It looked
It was.
so good. So how high were you on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, I was 12 stories up and 6 stories to the wind, full of mezcal old fashions and an imported edible from the state of Colorado. So no complaints here.
I'm so jealous. Oh, I'm so
You don't
jealous.
have
I
to be
wish.
jealous. You could partake at any moment.
No. I don't want to be California sober. I want to be sober. You know what I mean?
No, I
I
don't
feel
know
like
what you mean,
California
actually.
sober. I feel like California sober is like cheating.
Why is it cheating?
You know what I mean? Because then you can't be like, "Oh, I'm like 5 years sober," but you're like smoking weed every day. Like you're still doing
Disagree.
like a substance.
You absolutely can be. I had literally a buddy of mine just posted his point for being 1 year sober, but I've
Oh, we
seen,
have the same friend. We have the
yeah,
same friend.
we do.
Yeah.
So, but I know for a fact other things are done.
That
So
he's still on the reefer.
I say nothing. I see nothing. I hear nothing. I know something.
Good for him. No, he's thriving. Like I love that for
California
him.
sober, man.
California sober. It is what it is. It's a thing.
I think it's
I'm
great.
just traditional sober.
Well, let's look at it this way. I think you're kind of going on a trend. There is an actual trend of people going sober now. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. And like mocktails are like getting their own menu, which is wild. I love that though.
Here's my thing about mocktails, though. They're all just
What?
sugar and syrup and so sweet. Just give me, if I don't know if quote unquote, I could be sober if I really wanted to. Give me something low ABV, just a low alcohol by volume seltzer or cocktail. Just like instead of a full shot of tequila, make it a half a shot. Low ABV. It's called compromise.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I love a Heineken Zero. Like I drink a Heineken Zero.
I don't think I've ever tried non-alcoholic beer.
They are okay. I don't like beer, but like Heineken Zero is delicious and it tastes like beer. Like there's no like
So then you
difference.
do like beer.
I like Heineken Zero.
You like beer.
Well, and when I was drinking,
You and Judge Kavanaugh, you just like beer.
Well, and when I was drinking, I liked like trashy beer like Coors Light and Natty Light.
Trashy. Both
Trashy.
trashy. What do you feel about Bud
Like
Light?
super trashy. What?
Big Bud Light gal?
No. I feel like Bud
No.
Light tastes like horse piss. Like Bud Light is disgusting, but give me a Coors all fucking day.
Oh, man. Bud Light. Give me, now granted, I drink the beer for 45-year-old mothers of two, but your boy loves him a
Wait.
Michelob Ultra.
Ew.
Love Michelob. Mickey B's.
Ew.
Give me a Mickey B on the lake, and I am the happiest person in the world.
Oh, that's like my dad's favorite beer.
Your
Gross.
father and I have that in common. It's low
Oh,
carb and low cal.
Ugh, yuck. Anyway, so this weekend I threw a surprise party for my dad.
Oh yeah? How'd that go?
Yeah,
Did he shotgun a Michelob
so
Ultra?
cute. I don't think he drank that day.
Oh.
I think he's been not drinking either. No, it was really cute. He turned 50.
Nice.
Which is super young to have a 32-year-old daughter. My mother was heavy in her Puma era. So
So it's genetic.
But it is what it is. It's genetic. Okay, so everyone in my family, like, that raised me has some sort of huge age gap. Like, my mama and papa age, like, 9 or 10-year age gap. My parents, 9-year age gap. Like, it was just normalized for me.
Is 9 a lot, though? I don't think 9's a lot.
I think 9 is a lot whenever there are other factors involved. Like I think that the 13 years are a whole lot for me.
13 is a lot. Well, I will say that
13 is a lot.
I don't think 9 is a lot. I don't think, or 13 is a lot if you're in the right frame of mind and in the right same place. Like, I think a 32-year-old could date a 45-year-old, and that's fine because you're both in careers. You're both probably looking for the same things.
I feel like once you're in your 30s and 40s, it's yeah.
Yeah, the Puma part though, if you're 32 and said Cub is 19, I don't think that is necessarily. It's not inappropriate because it's whatever you want to do. That's fine. It's a normal thing that happens. But like to expect that the 19-year-old is going to be anywhere close to like the same place you are, the maturity, the way you're looking for.
Oh no, it's non-existent.
Is one in
non-existent.
100,000.
Yeah, it's literally non-existent. Like he can call me in 3 years. I can't do it anymore.
And in 3 years, you might be like, I don't know. I think I'm back on to older guys now.
I think I might already be there.
See? It takes is one 19-year-old to be like, fuck, too young.
Oh, fuck this.
I'm back. Puma Cougar. I'm back to it.
No, fuck it. I'm back on my bullshit. I'm back in my sugar baby era.
Have you found a new sugar daddy?
Did I what?
Did you find a new sugar daddy?
Have I found a new one? No.
Yeah, is that why you're back on your sugar baby bullshit?
No, I have not found a new one. I have, you know what? I think I'm just going to give it a break. I'm going to let them come to me.
Okay.
I started this new book. I started reading a new book this week called Calling in the One.
Okay.
And it's actually really fascinating. I want you to read it after I get done reading it. It's so good.
I'm down with that.
It's like about like what?
I said I'm down with that.
It's so good. Like I don't know what it is about this book, but it's like really making me like evaluate myself in like through a different lens. Like it's literally like, and I do introspection all day long. Like I'm huge about meditation. I'm huge about like not projecting and things like that. But like it's really like forcing you to put the mirror to your face and being like, bitch, you're the cause of this. And I'm just like, well, damn. Like I knew that, but like, okay, girl. Like, you know what I mean?
Why you gotta yell at me about this? Good Lord.
Like, why are you screaming?
Why are you screaming at me? Good God. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I think it's very healthy at a point to just kind of take breaks from, you know, dating, take breaks from
Mhm.
meeting new people, because I think at the end of the day, you got to take care of yourself first, and then once you've taken
Mhm.
care of yourself, you can, as you so eloquently always put it, manifest more accurately what you're looking for.
Yeah, exactly. And, it honestly just goes right back to the same thing. Like, you are creating what you want for your life. And it's like, if we're going to continue to go through the same patterns, you're going to keep getting the same results. The
You are the
definition of
author
fucking
of your
insanity.
own story.
Period.
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 Exclamation point. No question
Okay.
marks.
Exclamation. No question marks. I'm going to put a
Exactly.
question mark for the episode, though.
Because we're questionable.
So I wanted to talk about birthdays. I don't
All
know,
right.
for some reason, like I realized that like I'm a birthday crier.
When is your birthday?
September 20th, a month before yours.
Good call. Yeah, October 20th. Good memory.
Mhm.
I like that.
Mhm. Yeah, I know because I was fucking last October, well, October before that, I was fucked up on your couch and could barely fucking walk.
That was a fun
I
party,
don't
though.
even
That was a
That was
fun
so fun.
party.
So we
Go
went
ahead.
to a fundraiser. And I don't even know what the fundraiser was about, what it was for. I think it was like the March of Dimes or something. Honestly, I couldn't tell
Oh,
you. All I know is they had whiskey tasting, wine tasting, food. I refused to eat the food. I was in the
you did
bathroom
not eat
throwing
the
up
food. We
because
tried to feed you food. You
I
did
didn't
not eat the food. But
I didn't eat
amazingly,
the food.
it was at this place, Bell Tower downtown. Awesome event. Had a blast.
Mhm.
Precious goes to the bathroom. I'm somehow on the dance floor with these two girls that I just met. I'm like, one girl, I like bent down, and one girl like kicked her leg over my head because we were doing some like fake dance moves. It was absolutely hysterical.
Oh my
Uh,
god, that was
it was a
hilarious.
blast. We had a lot of fun. We got very, very drunk.
We got fucked up.
Got
Like,
very
were you fucked up?
intoxicated. But it was so
I
much
don't
fun.
remember shit. No, it was so fun.
It was very much a blast. Yeah, I'm trying to think if he did anything nuts though, but I don't think he did actually. You were just hammered and refused to eat.
I was just throwing I couldn't fucking walk in those shoes, remember?
Oh
It
yeah,
took,
the
like, 5
heels.
people. Oh my gosh, I wore these heels. They're so cute, but they are so uncomfortable, and they were okay, if you're inviting me to a fundraiser and the fundraiser is, like, dressy, thank you so much for the invites, but, like, I need a fucking chair. Like, tell me if this is gonna be, like, a standing cocktail party or if it's gonna be, like and when I think about a fundraiser or, like, a gala, I think of, like, a fucking chair. You know what I mean? And, like, tables, and there were neither. This was very much a cocktail party,
Yeah,
and I
nice
was
silent
leaning up at
auction
one point
cocktail party.
against, like, the door.
Yeah, yeah.
How embarrassing, and then it took, like, 5 people to get my shoes off. I couldn't do
The
it
best part
anymore.
was you weren't even the drunkest one there. It was great.
Are you serious? I
Oh yeah,
wasn't? I
I'm
was in the bathroom throwing up the whole time.
so.
Oh,
You get an open
couldn't handle
bar,
my liquor.
everyone's gonna get a little sauced.
It was fu and it wasn't just, like, an open bar, like, they were doing, like, fucking
Yeah,
whiskey
they
tastings,
were.
like, you can't do that.
They were doing whiskey tasting, but there
Like,
was also an
as
open
soon
bar.
as you walk in.
Multiple vendors. It was fantastic.
Oh, there was a lot going on. No, it was actually really fun.
We had a great time.
We should get in we should get invited to
I don't
another
know if
one.
you'll be invited back, to be honest. I definitely will be invited back. I don't know about
It
you. I provided some entertainment.
it wasn't it it wasn't
No,
that
it
bad. It
wasn't. I'm
wasn't
just
that bad. Well,
giving you shit.
that's the venue that we used for our wedding. Well, one of the venues.
Bell Tower?
They like we got married at the Bridge building, but it's owned by the same
Oh,
people.
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
We did like our tasting and stuff at the bell tower.
Nice.
No, it's really pretty.
Yeah, I've been to
Mhm.
6 weddings there. So if
Oh my
yeah,
god.
we'll add wedding talk to another episode because I've got
We should do 27 dresses for all of Shraven's fucking weddings. Jesus Christ.
that's 2 years is 27.
Are you serious?
It might have been like 25, but yeah. Since
Oh my.
2020, I've been to 11, 13, probably close to 40.
I'm sorry. My jaw is on the floor because that is fucking
40.
expensive.
Yeah.
Holy shit. And
Let's see.
okay,
I've
okay,
been
okay.
to.
How many are divorced now? How many are divorced now?
Oh, good question. One of the
That's
ones
a
that I
fucked up
actually had to
question.
miss just got divorced. Another one
Mm.
recently just got divorced.
Mhm.
Um, there's probably more that I'm not thinking of, or I just really don't talk to those people anymore.
Yeah.
um,
Wow.
but yeah, those two for sure. Um, but so far, so good. Actually, maybe I'm the good luck charm. I should just go to everyone's weddings; and they won't get divorced. The statistics would be in my favor by a pretty wide margin.
Yeah. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay. And we are back from our intermission.
The hiatus. Welcome to part two.
Welcome
Birthdays.
to.
Let's talk about them. So you're a birthday crier.
I'm a birthday crier. Yes.
What do you cry about on your birthday?
Okay. Now the thing is working. I don't know what it is about birthdays, but up until like 2 years ago, I've always cried on my birthday. I have no idea why. It's like a
Just
psychological thing. I don't
like,
know.
do you
Like it's
cry
like
at
a
like 12:01 a.m.?
no, I just like have some sort of breakdown. Like, okay, I'm gonna tell you a story. You're gonna be like, wow,
All right.
this bitch. Okay, so I it was my 16th birthday, and I am somewhat of I don't want to say a brat, but like I have bratty tendencies. You know what I mean? Like I feel like as every girl does, but like especially on my birthdays, I feel like it should be all about me and like nothing else fucking matters on that day. That's just what it
Checks
is.
out.
Okay. So it was my 16th birthday, and all of my friends were coming to my house, and we had like this huge, cute little like luau theme, and it was just so fun. Um, and I wanted to go to the park. My mom was like, I don't want to go to the park. And I was like, I want to go to the park. Like, first of all, why are you telling me no on my birthday? You know what I mean? Like, it
The
wasn't like I was,
audacity, mom.
well, and it's like, it wasn't like I was asking anything like crazy. I was just like, I want to go to the park. The park's free. It's down the street. It's like 10 minutes away. Like, I just
Can I
want to go
also
on the
ask a question?
slides
It was your 16th birthday. Why did you want to go to a park?
because all of my friends were there. We were just like hanging out, and I wanted to get out of the house and I wanted to go to the park. Like, that's
Okay.
just what I wanted to
Hey,
do.
it's your birthday. Who am I to
It's
question
my
it?
birthday. I wanted to do what I wanted to do. Like, if I say, let's go jump off of the fucking bridge, we're all going to go hold handsies and jump off the fucking bridge. It's my birthday. Bitch, we're doing it. Okay. This is what's happening.
I don't know about that, but
Okay.
I see
That's a
your
bit
point.
extreme, but you get what I'm saying. Like, you get what I mean. Like, if you're at my house
I
and
got
this is
you.
my birthday party, this is what we're doing. And so everyone's like, oh, yeah, let's go to the park. And I'm like, okay, cool. Let's go to the park. She was not taking me to the park. Okay. So fast forward after I threw a fit because that's what I wanted to do. And it wasn't happening. So after I threw a fit, it was like, I don't know, 8 o'clock at night. We finally went to the park and it was dark as shit because it's in the middle of
Of course
September
it was. Of course it
and
was.
there's no lights because it's the country. Okay, so we're at the park finally, and I was like running, like we were playing like tag or something, and I was like running, and like I slipped and fell on my back,
Ooh,
and like you know those little like beams that they use to like enclose the parks,
yeah.
like the gravel and stuff. I fell on that with my back, and the
That sounds
shit was like
painful.
black. Oh my
Do I
god, it
look like
was
there's just a
so. I was.
spotlight coming down on me right now?
Oh, that's okay. It was it. It hurt so bad, and I was like, seriously, this is like 10 out of 10 the fucking worst thing. Like I was so livid.
So
But
Do you have PTSD from that, and is that why you cry on your birthday
oh,
every year?
no, it
Your
started
back
it
just
started
randomly
before.
starts to hurt, and you're like,
No.
"Damn it, it's back."
It started before, but, like, after that, I was just, like I went through, like, maybe 5 or 6 years of, like, just, like, disappointing birthdays because I just kept having, like, expectations for things and, like, revolving my day around other people, and so now I don't fucking do that. I take off work, I don't do shit, I leave the house, I'll maybe go get a massage if I want to. I don't wanna interact with the fucking world. If I'm damn sure not going to work, I'm not going to the grocery store, I'm not doing shit because someone's gonna look at me and gonna piss me off. Not doing it. I don't wanna be pissed on my
Well,
birthday.
I'll tell you right now. I mean, that's. I do other things for my birthday, but like, I do that for my own birthday. I will take off work. Um,
Mhm.
I sleep in. I, drink my coffee. It usually feels pretty good in October, so I'll sit on my patio, have coffee, lay on my couch, just
Mhm.
like fucking chill. And then, like clockwork, I get a haircut on my birthday every year. I love it. I've been going to the same girl for like 4 years now. She's wonderful. So like, it's become a
Yeah.
tradition. And then I
Yeah.
will do
Does she have a cupcake for you?
no, but she does Venmo me for shots. So
Oh,
you
okay.
know
That's
what?
better.
I'd rather have that than a cupcake because shots ain't cheap. And so, and then I'll go either get a mani pedi or I'll a massage or both. So like my birthday is
Ooh,
definitely big self care day, and then I'll go like I'll take
seriously.
myself to lunch like sometime throughout the day, and then I'll
Oh, yeah,
finally just
for sure.
like uh I'll do what I call solo dinner, which I do kind of throughout the year anyway. But I'll go take myself out
Mhm.
to eat,
Mhm.
fucking chill out, sit at the bar, and like not have to worry about anyone, and it is wonderful.
Mhm. It's so amazing. I love spending my birthday alone. Like, that sounds so, like, weird, but, like, I feel like there's no disappointment. Like, I just feel the happiest when I'm, like, in my own company. We're back. Perfect. Ow. That's okay.
Woosah!
That's the second to last day before Mercury retrograde. We have a full moon this morning. You know what? It is what it is. I mean, I was in traffic for an hour and a half today. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it. What can we
Man,
do about it? Nothing.
today's been a tough day. It's apparently
It
layoff
is.
day at
It is what it
work.
is.
Yeah,
Hey, you know what? It's not a tough day for me though because I'm on Prozac now. I'm good.
I'm not gonna lie. During our first intermission, I may or may not have partaken in an extended 420.
Oh, honestly, good for you. Like I'm at a point in my life
It's
like I'm
just
not stressing about shit.
it's been a
Fuck it.
it's been a fucking day.
Has it?
The
I don't even
economy's
know.
ass. My company laid people off today. I'm just like, ugh.
Oh no. You didn't
Yeah.
lose your job?
No, I didn't. Thank God.
Oh
Uh,
good.
but unfortunately, my boss who hired me did. So I feel very,
Oh
very bad
my
about that.
gosh. That's y-
Yeah, she called me.
yeah.
She was like, "I'm sure you've heard," and I actually hadn't. And she told me. She was just. It was. We had a moment. I'm gonna
Mhm.
text her later and check on her. Just.
Aw.
I mean, she basically said, she goes, "You're here because of me," in like a nice way. And she was like,
Aw.
"I was here to hire you on, and you've exceeded everyone's expectations." And I was just like, "Ah."
Aw.
So it's layoff days are tough, man. This isn't the first
Mhm.
company I've worked for that it's happened. This will definitely not be the last one that it's happened. It's just it is tough to somebody you worked with maybe
Yeah.
5 days a week for the last 2 years. Like it's incredibly tough, and you feel for them. You're lucky, and you feel happy that you're not affected, but it's hard not to feel for the people that were. And
Yeah.
so a leadership
I'm
reset
so grateful.
is what they called it.
Yeah. Of course. It's always the leadership roles.
Well, which is, at
Always.
the end of the day, that's not.
For
Yeah,
restructuring.
at the end of the day, like that's not the worst thing in the world because the ones that are, not to
Mhm.
say that this is the case in every sense, but like when it is those people, they tend to be fine in a shorter amount of time than like us
Yeah.
minions who like
Yeah.
have to
It's
seek
true.
it out. Like
Yeah.
they make more money, their
Yeah.
prospects are better, like they'll land on their feet a lot quicker than the rest of us. And then, they're all lucky enough. We're lucky.
Mhm.
They are very lucky to they're getting severance packages of sorts. I'm sure some will take vacation, some won't work because
Yeah.
they'll make what they make, but it's just like
Yeah.
still a tough prospect. So it's been a very very weirdly business as usual, not business as usual type day.
I feel you.
Yeah,
I'm so grateful that I work in the medical field and we really don't experience those things like ever.
yeah,
Like, cuz
yeah,
everyone is so desperate for help in the medical field, like it's like it doesn't matter what it is, like we're always desperate for help. So,
yeah. That is
yeah,
it's
I'm super
yeah.
grateful for
It's
that.
grateful and it's lucky. And again, I feel incredibly grateful that this didn't affect me personally. Very happy about that.
Mhm.
Um, but again, I'm generally a very empathetic person. So I'm trying to separate my personal empathetic feelings from my professional feelings of,
Mhm.
well, shit, I guess I'm the most senior on my team now, including
Yeah.
my boss, who's only been on board for 2 months. So
Yeah.
like
Wow.
in a very very coincidental, maybe even lucky type of fashion, all I keep hearing is opportunity, opportunity, opportunity. And I think to myself, all right, well, maybe
Mhm.
this is my opportunity. So I would be
Mhm.
remiss if I
Yeah.
didn't. It's an unfortunate take it. I don't like saying I'm taking advantage of an unfortunate situation because that's not how I
Mhm.
feel. But the boat's got to keep getting steered, and someone's got to steer it.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
call me captain.
for sure. Aye, Captain.
Oh, captain, my captain, our
I'm the
faithful ship
captain
is
now.
done. Da 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 da.
Anyway, do you cry on your
Anyway,
birthday?
no, I don't. I don't cry on my birthday.
Oh.
I have before. I'm all about a good cathartic cry. Give me a quarterly cry.
Mhm.
I'm a happy guy. I gotta be honest with you. It's not always a
Mm.
bad cry. Good cries. Like I'm very
No,
happy and
sometimes you
very
just gotta
lucky.
release. Yeah, you
Yeah,
just gotta let
and
it
that's
out.
how I see it. Yeah, and so like I don't cry on my birthday. I like I said, nice little self care day, and I go to
Hmm.
dinner with my parents, family, either that night if I don't do solo dinner, or within the day after, day before, depending on the day of the week. So that's good. And
Mhm.
then I'm lucky enough, as you are as well, to have a birthday during football season. So I don't ever have to
Mm.
plan an activity for my birthday because I'm always just like, hey, friends, let's just
Yeah.
find a bar on Saturday and watch football all day.
Yeah.
Watch Tennessee
Yours
get
is
slaughtered
always
by
around the
Alabama.
Georgia. Yours is what? The
Alabama.
Georgia game or Alabama? Mine's always the
Alabama.
Florida game. Mine's
Yeah.
always the
So
Florida game.
we're
Yeah.
choosing the fucking games that we consistently lose. It's really annoying.
Wait, I think they play earlier. I think we play Florida earlier this year.
Yeah, the revamping is going to change some of the
It's
scheduling. I actually think we might play Florida later this year than usual.
oh,
Um,
later? I thought it was
but
earlier for some
I
reason.
would have to look. I don't know. You could very well be right. Um,
I don't know.
yeah, I've watched.
Honestly, I'm trying to avoid all things UT football right now
That's.
for obvious reasons.
I was about to say something, but I refrained.
Wait, say it. Go ahead and say it.
I
Go
was
ahead and
gonna
say it.
say the sport or like the people.
The person.
Person. Fair enough. See,
The
I
yeah,
said
just like
person.
that person. I mean,
That's
it's
fair.
whatever. I'm just I need a little breaky break. This summer
Little
will be a
breaky
nice
break.
little breaky break.
There you
Just a
go.
little breaky break.
Little breaky
you
break.
know, just
Yeah. Are you?
a little bit.
So I take it you're also just like a birthday bitch as well. Like your attitude of like
Um,
do whatever the fuck I want on my birthday. If somebody's like,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I mean, I
yeah,
used to be, but now I just don't bother with people on my birthday.
yeah,
You know what I mean? I feel like that's made me a lot happier of an individual
yeah.
than like dealing with the shit.
No, I
But
agree. I love people. I'm a big people person, but there are certain things that I've learned that are activities that I'm
mhm,
happy doing alone. Go to movies, though, 4 times a year that I go. Don't mind going alone. Want to try a new restaurant? Don't want to deal with people who be like, "Oh, I don't really want to go there." I'm going to
mhm,
try it by myself. That's how I roll now. It's
mhm.
wonderful.
It's so much easier. Just like, all right, fuck it, I'm going. I'm not gonna wait around for someone to say yes or say no. I'm just gonna
Snap
go. Like, who
decision.
fucking
Don't
cares?
need don't need to ask anybody.
Yeah.
I will go sit at the bar, talk to the bartender, talk to the people
Mhm.
around me, and
Mhm.
call it a day. And I've had a great night.
Mhm. Actually, I stopped sitting at the bar not just because I'm sober, but like I want to take up a whole fucking table. Like I'm gonna make space for myself. I'm gonna sit at a table. I don't care if there's a family of five waiting. They can wait for me to finish my meal.
Yeah, but you hate
And
people,
that's
so
where
like it doesn't matter. You're not
and
around
that's where
people
I'm
when
at
you're
with my
sitting at the
I
solo
don't hate
table.
no, I don't hate people. I'm very okay, so as a soul reader, I'm very sensitive to energies and I'm very like being around a lot of people can be extremely overwhelming because I feel and I know what each individual person is feeling or going through in that moment and like I'm very, like, sensitive to, like, spirits and, like, things like that, and so, like, if there's, like, a lot of people, like, in a crowded restaurant, I can't sit at a bar. Like, I have to be at a table, and it has to be kind of, like, further away, or I'm picking up on all of that energy, and it's just way too overwhelming, and, like, I'm not having panic attacks in public. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that seems like a stressful situation to be in. I probably wouldn't want to do that
Yeah.
either.
No, it's,
Yeah,
like, a
see,
lot.
I'm a mover and a shaker. I like to think so. Like, I've sat at the bar and I've sat beside, VPs of huge companies. I've sat beside,
Mhm.
an old retired couple who are just here to shoot the shit. I've sat beside everything in between. So it's like I like just talking to random people, and then also like
Oh.
if it works
You're the
out that
person I avoid eye contact with.
oh no, I'm not going to usually just initiate conversation with you. If like you ask me what I'm having for my appetizer, I'm going to answer, and then like
Yeah.
if you start having a conversation after that, I'll talk to you, but I'm not the
Mhm.
one who's like looking out at people like trying to start a conversation. I'm happy to just
Oh,
like
those
sit
people
there.
are the worst.
Yeah, exactly.
The
Like that's not
worst.
me. I'll talk to the bartender, but like not to the
Yeah.
people around me. Bartender, I'll shoot the shit
Yeah.
with them because I'm trying to
That's
create
fair.
purposely trying to create a rapport there because I want to be able to go back and they'll
Mhm.
be like, I know that guy, like I want to serve that
Mhm.
guy. So I'll
Mhm.
do that, but the people around me, the conversations usually just come up. It's no one purposefully trying to
Yeah.
be like, "Oh, hey, getting all your business" and stuff like that.
If there's, like, a good game on, I'll go to, like, North Italia or Neighbors or something and, like, sit at the bar just to watch the game because I don't have cable.
North Italia has TVs.
Yeah, they have 2.
Oh, we go to different North
Mhm.
Italias, so I guess I don't know.
Oh, your North Italia, I don't think has televisions. I actually don't like that North Italia at all. Like, I don't like the setup. The service is not as good. You gotta come to the one down here. It's so much better.
I think I'll just drive the 10 minutes to the one close to me. I'm also a big convenience guy here. I'm not going to drive 25 minutes to go to the same fucking restaurant.
The last time I went to the North Italia up there, I asked them for egg whites, and they were like, "We usually don't do this." And I was like, "I don't give a fuck what." Okay, I
Dude,
didn't say it like
just
that,
tell them you have a yolk
but
allergy.
like, I was just like, "What do you mean you don't usually?" I was like, "I always get an egg white farmer scramble. Like that's what I want. I want the scramble, but I
Oh,
want it with
yeah.
egg whites. Like I got a cholesterol thing. Let's help my heart out here. You know what I mean?
If I die,
I mean,
it's
my
on your
cholesterol is
hands.
fine. I mean, my cholesterol is fine, but he doesn't know that.
Yeah.
Like, give me the fucking egg white scramble. Like, what the fuck? It's in a carton. Just go pour it in the thing and put the asparagus on it. Like, it's not like you have to
Hold
sit
on.
there.
What if the carton is just beat eggs with no like whites? If it's in a carton, that makes it harder. I'm talking like the egg white
No,
carton.
no. The egg whites, it's in its own little carton, and you just pour it in there. It's
I
like
know.
ready to
But
make.
what I was saying is, what if they don't have that in there?
they can then separate the yolk and the whites. I don't really give a damn.
But what if those? But that's what I'm saying. What if they're not cracking eggs unless they're serving things like sunny side up? What if their eggs are just regular eggs in a carton?
Oh, no, not there. Not at North
Okay.
Italia. It's all
All right.
fresh.
Hey, I think
It's
I've
all
only been to
fresh.
brunch there like one time.
Oh, seriously? I go to brunch there like, I don't know, twice a month.
Oh yeah, no.
They have
I
really
live
good
in town.
brunch.
I live in town, dear. There's so many other brunch options here.
Okay, well, I have like 4. So,
Exactly. You have Neighbors. You have
you
North
know what?
Italia. You have
You
Vintage
know
Vine
what?
100.
Oh, that place is actually really cute. I wish
I
I was
like
still
Vintage
drinking
Vine. Went
wine
for
so
a
I could
birthday
go
party
there.
there. Had a great time.
A birthday party?
We ran in one of the igloos on the roof.
Um, they had igloos on the roof?
Ah, they do.
Seriously? Just in the winter,
During,
I'm assuming?
yeah, I don't think they're year round.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's go back to talking about football. I want to talk about the draft.
Yeah. What about the draft do you want to know? Who's going number 1? Caleb
um,
Williams. Everyone thinks he's a weirdo. No, he's just Gen Z.
Caleb Williams. I think
Yeah,
that he's
he's
totally just a regular Gen Zer with like his nails and stuff.
yeah, he's just Gen Z. Everyone's like he's a
He's a
scout.
California guy.
A
He's a
scout.
California guy.
A scout did say he's kind of a weird dude, but like I
Oh,
think it's just generational
scouts are
differences.
fucking weird.
They are. I think it's gen
Like,
differences. Bears will take
yeah,
him number 1. I think it's pretty much a given. And then after that, I don't know. I think 6 quarterbacks could be taken in the first round, which is kind of wild.
6. You really have 6?
I don't think 6, but 6 could happen.
I mean, I feel like there's just so much depth at that position right now. Like, I don't know if other players aren't like
Here's my
getting
hot
like.
take. I think
Go ahead.
I think most of these quarterbacks are going to suck.
I think.
I think most of them are going to suck. I think Caleb
um.
Williams is going to be good. I think
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels has potential to be good if he
Okay.
goes to Washington. I think Drake
Okay.
May probably won't be good. I think JJ
Okay.
McCarthy
No,
won't be
definitely
good.
not. Okay.
I think Penix, if he can stay healthy, could be fine. I don't think he could be great. I think he'd be good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then who am I missing? Let's see.
Spencer Rattler.
Spencer Rattler's a little bitch. I think he's gonna suck.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um,
He'll make a
I
good like third string quarterback.
He'll do what Tyler Bray did and just stick
That's what
around
I
some
was thinking.
practice
Yeah.
squads, some third
He'll
strings.
he'll be a good T Bray.
I want my boy. I know everyone's gonna hate this because nobody likes him because of his
Who?
accuracy problems, but I want Joe
Oh,
Milton to go
Joe.
somewhere good. I want Joe to go
I
somewhere
think
good.
okay. You know what?
I know where Joe's
Here's my
gonna
thing
go.
with
I know exactly where
where's he
he's
gonna
gonna go.
go? Where's he gonna go?
He's gonna go to
The
the Las
Titans?
Vegas Raiders.
How do you know that?
Because Las Vegas Raiders love to do one thing. The Las Vegas Raiders love to draft somebody who is either bigger, faster, or stronger than everybody else.
Then they're
Darius
oh,
Hayward
okay.
Bay is a receiver that they drafted. Guy ran a zipping 40 time. Got Raiders drafted him.
Mm-hmm.
What last quarterback did the Raiders draft who had a cannon? Jamarcus Russell. They have signed free agents solely based on speed.
Mm. Mm.
Joe Mill, Al Davis knows what he's
Mm-hmm.
doing. Or sorry, Mark Davis. R.I.P. Al
Mm-hmm.
Davis. Mark Davis knows what the fuck he's doing. And it would not shock me in the 5th or 6th round if he said, Joe Milton the third, you're my
Oh,
guy.
you think he's gonna go 5th or 6th? You think he's gonna wait all the way to 5th or 6th? I think he'll go 3rd. I think he'll go in the
I'd
3rd
be
round.
shocked if he went 3rd. I think minimum
I
4th.
think based on skill I think based on skill alone and not looking at tape, because you can certain things you can develop, right? And if you have the right core, I mean, look at Alvin Kamara. Like he didn't have people in Tennessee to truly develop him. And
No, they
you know what I
did.
mean?
Butch
Like,
Jones just was stubborn and wouldn't play him more. You remember he was an Alabama transfer.
yeah.
He had all the talent in the
Yeah.
world,
I think
and then
that
Jalen Hurd quits and Alvin Kamara fucking tears it up.
Mhm.
That was
Mhm.
just a tough running back situation to have because, for all intents and purposes, Jalen Hurd was good at being a running back. He
Yeah.
just wanted to play receiver. And Butch was like, nah. And
Mhm.
Kamara comes in, is electric every time he touches the ball. Jalen Hurd
Mhm.
quits, and then Kamara has his game against A&M where he just rips them for like 340 yards, all purpose, and the rest is kind of history from there. He always had the talent.
Yeah.
Butch Jones was just a fucking horrible coach.
Yeah. Please don't get me started. There are so many people on that. Don't
I
get me
mean,
started. Like,
that team was
there's
loaded
so
with
much
NFL
that could
talent.
have. That team was fucking loaded.
That
Loaded.
14-15 team and the
Mhm.
15-16 team were
Even the ones before that, even whenever they had
stacked.
Derrick, like,
Nah, that was
even
Dooley though.
before that.
That was all Dooley.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but it's like it's unfortunate. It was Dooley and then it was Jones because Alex had Jones his last year there, and it's still just
Yeah, I mean,
it's really
we thought
unfortunate that like a lot of them I feel like kind of got fucked
they
over.
did. We thought 8-4 when we won that bowl game in Tampa that we were the next coming. Beat Northwestern by like 40. And
Hmm.
everyone's like, this is it. Like, Tennessee next year's got it. And that team is loaded.
Of
And then
like
it really
98.
did. And then we blow it. We blow the Oklahoma lead, which was tough. Oh, no, wait. Sorry. This was the year that we just started escaping. So we barely beat App State. We beat Florida. This is the Hail Mary year for Georgia. And then we go to A&M and lose in 2 overtimes, and then we play Alabama, who beats the fuck out of us, and then we
Hmm.
lost to South Carolina and I think Vanderbilt. And all we had to do that year was beat Vandy, and we would have still made like the Orange or Citrus Bowl,
Losing to
Orange Bowl,
Vandy
I
is
think.
so fucking embarrassing. Could you like that is the most embarrassing
I
fucking
can. We
thing.
did.
The most embarrassing fucking thing. You can never lose to Vanderbilt. Like I don't give a damn if we're
Well,
1-10. You're not losing to fucking Vanderbilt, bitch.
well. 2 years later, we lost to Georgia State and BYU. We were in the shitter for a hot second under Jeremy Pruitt. That was a fun fucking
We're
time
back,
too.
baby. We're back.
We're getting there. We're getting
Feels
there.
like 98. I'm gonna get almost
We're a baseball school.
the other day I almost bought a shirt that said in my Nico era.
We all are in our Nico era. He's gonna take us to the promised land. The promised land is where we're going with him and Mike Matthews.
Could you imagine if I showed up with that shirt on?
That'd be really funny. You gotta wear it next episode. If you don't have it by next episode, I'll be disappointed.
He's gonna be like, get this bitch out of my
Anyway,
house.
speaking of, go Preds, baby.
Go Preds.
Coming out for first round.
Oh my
Have to wrap
gosh.
today.
Okay, so you know what I do love though? I'm going to speak from like a little
What?
personal experience. I love that black quarterbacks are finally getting their due diligence. I love that we have finally moved into this acceptance era and that we realize that black quarterbacks can lead a locker room and can be in that position. My brother, I don't know if you ever knew this or not, my brother played football in college. Did I tell you that?
ETSU.
Yeah. He was their first
You
recruiting
posted
team.
about it though, so I saw it.
Oh, yeah. He was a quarterback in all the way up to college. He just didn't play as a quarterback in college. Whatever. And his junior and senior year, he led them to like 10-2 high school, 10-2 for the first time in like 10 years. And like the bullshit. Okay. Now, granted, this is Jefferson County and like the bullshit that they would write about him in the paper and like the standard banner is like we didn't have like social media and stuff so it's like that was it, you know what I mean, and
Mm-hmm.
they would like put everyone like
Press.
right, they would put everyone else on the cover and like say, well, Styles had 3 incomplete passes and this and that. Motherfucker, he just beat this team by 40 points. The only people we didn't beat were like Dobbins, Bennett, and Sevier County because they're powerhouses. Like if we're being, you know what I
You know,
mean?
you're getting real Southern saying very funny to me.
When I get
Well, he
upset,
threw
I get
three
real.
fucking touchdowns. Like, all right,
When I
Sandra
get
Bullock in
upset,
the Blind Side, like
no,
Jesus.
but it's so like it was extremely frustrating, and that was like
I understand.
my first time witnessing him deal with racism and deal with like I'm sure he dealt with it previously and like biases and things like that. And like it got to a
Yeah,
point where I don't remember if it was me or another family member, but we actually reached out to the editor or the writer, and I was like, this really like needs to stop. Like this is really getting to a point where it's like other people are noticing this, and it's not just like us being overprotective, and this is disgusting behavior.
yeah.
And like after that, like it was like Styles led team to this and this, like it was like all praise. And it was like really bad. Like I was do you know who Tyrod Taylor is?
I do know Terrell Taylor.
Okay, so we were like talking or whatever back then, and it was like so bad that he literally would like send him messages of like encouragement and stuff like before the games, which was like super cute.
I was gonna say, I've heard. I mean, I don't obviously know him personally, but to my knowledge, everyone in the NFL loves the guy. Go
No,
switch
he's a
teams.
great guy. He's
Real
an
leader,
amazing
just
person.
good dude.
Yeah, like he's a great
Yeah.
person. Like, he didn't have to do that. You know what I mean? Like it's just this girl
Mm-mm.
that he's like talking to his little brother, but like he would like send things like little messages and like paragraphs. I mean like long ass paragraphs like of like encouragement and stuff to him like before games
Yeah,
and
I think it's hard. I think when you look at the discourse around African American quarterbacks, both in college and in the NFL, I think the one thing you look at is, well, how many Super Bowls do
Mhm.
African American quarterbacks have? What the statistics unfortunately show that from an accuracy standpoint, it's not there that it is, and I don't know why that is. I think it's because it's a pretty factual thing that black quarterbacks are significantly more athletic than most white quarterbacks. I think that's
Mhm.
a factual statement. So they're playing more difficultly, if that makes
Mhm.
sense, than they probably would
Mhm.
be because they're not
Mhm.
pure pocket passers
Right.
because they use their athleticism
Right.
to get away from pressure instead of getting the ball out quickly. However,
But the league is changing
I,
now too though,
the league
so
has changed, and in terms of at least to my knowledge, like the black quarterbacks that came up, like Michael Vick was accurate and
mhm.
fast. It first time anybody saw a player like him. Now Lamar
Everyone.
Jackson improved his
Mhm.
throwing significantly. Mahomes is half black. Kaepernick was a good
Mhm.
quarterback for those 3 years in San Francisco. Like Caleb
Mhm.
Williams will be that guy. Like Hendon Hooker at Tennessee ran that offense, to a T. Bryce Young, first quarterback taken.
Yeah.
Like the mold. I think two things have changed. One, the molds for the quarterbacks have changed, and there is a
Mhm.
demand for more athletic West Coast air raid
Mhm.
quarterbacks. And two, I think the stereotype has also started to fade because
Right.
you're now seeing a Mahomes who has a ridiculous completion percentage. You're seeing, I'm like trying to think off the top of my head, other quarterbacks, black quarterbacks that I can think of who are just great throwers, but they exist. Terrell Taylor, accurate as hell. Uh, Not the best arm, but like he's accurate as shit. So like at the end of the day, like what do you want? You want a leader and you want somebody who's accurate.
Yeah.
And so I think the mold's being broken, and I think it's fucking awesome. Was it this past year or there was the we've had a Super Bowl recently with two black quarterbacks, haven't we?
What
Well,
was
I'm
last
asking
year?
you
Who
this,
played
the
last year?
sports
It
guy
wasn't
here.
last year.
I
Was
thought
it
we
last year?
did,
I
but I
don't think
might
it
be
was
wrong
last year. I
about
think it
that.
was
We've
the
definitely
year
had
before.
like historically for the first time like two black. Let me actually, I'll backtrack and ask you this question: how do you feel about the disparity of black coaches in the NFL and in the NBA?
Okay, so for me, I honestly don't know much about like the coaching situation as much as the player situation. I have two friends who are black that are coaches in upper level coaching. I mean, obviously T Martin, the Ravens quarterback coach, and then a friend I went to college with is a secondary coach at USC. You know, I I feel like we need more representation in office in order for it to trickle down. What do they call it? The trickle down effect, whatever the fuck it is. But like I feel like
In office, like the president,
no, no, like the offices, like the sport offices.
like the organizations.
Yes. Yeah, in the office. What do you mean? Why did you
I
think
was like,
about
we had no 8 year. You said the office, and I was like, we had 8 years of Obama.
in
What do you mean? Obama would 1,000% advance the interests of black coaches in the NFL. That's why I was
no
so confused.
in like the general
Like
office
bro
like
Obama over
no
here is 1,000% gonna do it
no, you know what I mean. Well, obviously you
in the
didn't.
front office,
The office up there, the front office,
the
whatever the fuck,
organization.
the organization. You know what I'm talking about. Jesus Christ. I feel like until that happens, you're never really like you're not gonna have like. Well, I'll take this back. The Ravens have an all black quarterback room, including coaches. So we are making strides. I
They
mean,
do.
that's fucking incredible. And look how well they did.
It is Lamar, Huntley, and I don't know who their third quarterback is. But then you have T. Yeah,
Hmm.
that checks out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're actually very right. I think it's good. It's going to be from the top down.
Hmm.
I think we're lucky enough to have an owners
Wait, can you say that
owners who
again?
don't
I love
care.
those words. Can you say it? You're right. Oh, I love the sound of that.
Yeah, I don't much disagree with. You are correct. I think it is going to start from the top down. I think we're lucky to have owners like the. I have a second question to ask after this.
Okay.
Like the Steelers, who kept Tomlin around for years.
Mhm. Mhm.
Art Blank just hired, I think, Raheem Morris in Atlanta. Gerard Mayo is hired in New England. Like, I think it's coming up. I think the issue that I've noticed, and I don't know if it's accurate or not, I could be wrong. It just feels like non-Caucasian coaches tend to have a shorter leash
Mhm.
at the head coaching position.
Mhm. And it's
Um,
not just
I think,
head coaching. That's just life.
yeah, yeah. I think, and I also think I, I like the Rooney Rule. So the Rooney Rule is that you have to interview minority coaches.
Mhm.
That's just basically the gist of it. It's such like a cover your ass like checkbox thing
Yeah.
that's like so
Yeah.
annoying.
Yeah.
It's like why are like the whole I don't know if you're aware of the Brian Flores situation from a few years ago, but like somebody texted him congratulating him on getting a job, and he was like, "Huh?" And so
I don't know who that is.
I think just that he was the head coach for the Dolphins. He brought a lawsuit against the NFL
Mm.
actually. And then now he's the defensive coordinator for the Vikings, I think. They have certain organizations where like that stuff doesn't bother them, like some of the noise, because like you want people to be themselves.
Yeah.
Like Brian Flores was a good head coach who's probably never going to be head coach again, unfortunately, because of what
Mhm.
he did in terms of bringing suit against the NFL. But I think that you need those type of guys to move and shake kind of
Yeah.
the way things are and kind of change the status quo to make sure that there is more representation levels and not just in a league dominated by black men. Dominated.
Yeah.
The league's like
Yeah.
80% African
It's the same
American,
with the NBA.
probably.
It's the same with the NBA. Yeah.
How can you have a league that's 80%,
Mhm.
historically probably
I'll
80%
tell you
African
how.
American with like three coaches that are black?
I'll
And
tell you how. Do you want to know
one who is
how?
a constant old
I'll
white
tell
man.
you how. Do you want to know how? Huh?
No.
It starts with a slavery mindset. I mean, this is why you have an owner, and this is
So
why you
okay,
have. your
So this is
workers, and this is why you have the way that the draft is. That's why I don't like watching, not the draft, the combine. That's why I don't like watching the combine, because you're literally measuring them in the same way they measured them for a slave trade. Like that's why.
okay. So this is my follow-up question. So the NBA no longer uses the term owner.
Mhm.
All of them governors.
Same fucking shit. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same structure. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
It's the
but
same
they just
thing.
changed the name because
Okay,
they thought
thanks. It's the
owner
same way that
sounded
they
bad.
also changed the name for, instead of master bath to primary bath. It's the same fucking thing. We know
Yeah,
what you mean.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Maybe
fair.
3 generations from now it won't feel the same, but it feels the same.
Yeah, I always thought that
You
was
know
an
what I mean?
interesting thought. Yeah, because in my mind, I'm like,
The
everyone
sa-
knows what it means.
well, and it's like they
Like,
don't look at player. A lot of them don't look at players as people either. That they're trading them, and they don't give a damn what happens to their bodies. They don't like it's, and for me, I struggle with it. I have a love-hate relationship with it because of these things, and it's like I watch the breakdown of the bodies. I watch what
yeah,
CTE can do to your brain. Like I see it.
yeah, but I mean, devil's advocate, it's business.
It's business, and
It's
it is what
it's a
it is. And I mean, it's like
corporation.
you
It's a
sign up for what it
corporation.
is. It is. It
If you
is.
stop performing, you get released. If you stop
Mhm.
performing at work, you get fired.
Mhm.
Now, you can't get
Mhm.
traded at your
Yeah.
job. They can't trade you.
They can't own you until you, well, you're gonna, it's like a little
Oh
puzzle
no,
piece.
I
Well,
feel
you're
like I'm
gonna do
owned pretty
this, and now you're gonna
constantly.
do this, and now you're gonna do this,
Yeah,
and now that's that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Anyway,
It's an
it is
interesting
what it is.
dynamic.
You know,
So,
it's
yeah,
wild. It's wild.
yeah. But what would we
Um,
do without
all right.
sports?
How's your basketball going?
My basketball?
Nothing. How's your
I don't want
basketball
to talk
doing?
about it.
How's the
I don't want to
Lakers?
talk about it.
Oh shit.
Blew a 12-point lead and getting a
Oh
20
shit.
point
Well,
lead
I
in
wanted to
game
go through our
two.
picks.
So we're down 0-2,
Aw.
but we go
You know
home
what?
tomorrow.
Who are you playing?
Denver.
You're playing the Nuggets? Okay, I'll tell you my picks. I'll tell you my picks and you say, okay, good,
Okay.
bad. Okay. So Boston versus Miami. I have the Celtics winning.
In how many games?
I don't fucking care.
All right, so
6.
6. All right, hey, that's bad because I would pick Celtics in 4.
Okay. Well, they're good. Okay, Miami's gonna get swept. I don't know the seeds either. I don't know anything. I don't watch the NBA like that for real.
Miami's 8.
Um.
Boston is 1.
Okay. Oh. Okay. So swept.
Without Jimmy Butler.
The Knicks and without Jimmy Butler. Who's he play
Without
for?
Miami, he's injured.
Oh, what's wrong with
Like,
him?
he hurt himself in the play-in game. I think it's like a leg thing. He's probably out for the playoffs.
Oh. Okay. Well, sorry to that man. Um, New York and Philly. I have New York winning.
I would say that's
That's good.
good. I got Knicks in 6. They're up 2-0.
Okay. Oh, perfect. I got them in 5.
Okay,
We're gonna get it
5's not
done.
bad. I
Uh,
5 would be pretty solid actually.
Milwaukee and Indiana. I have the Pacers winning.
I
Who's
think it's a
better?
good pick. No Giannis. Pacers in 7.
Who's
Hopefully.
who's Giannis play for?
Bucks.
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. Greek freak.
Mm.
Lillard's played really well in the
Hey,
first half, not so well in the second, but um, yeah.
he's got a lot of family drama going on right now. He needs to figure that shit out. He needs
So
to take a breath.
they were talking about it was that he wanted to go to Miami, which for him Milwaukee isn't a bad landing spot. It's a team ready to win. Um, his averages when his family's in attendance is like 35 a game. When it's not, he's
Mm.
struggled. So everyone's like, fucking ship his kids to Milwaukee. So he plays every game and scores like 40.
He's got a lot going on though.
He
Him and
does.
his baby mama been at it on Instagram, and
Yeah,
his girlfriend's been in jail. What's her name? Big Glow, because she
sure,
was DUIing.
sure.
She got too much. They got too much going on over there. Honestly, this is why I
Yeah,
stay in the house. That's
yeah,
drama.
yeah. So that'll be a tough series to pull off. Giannis doesn't play. Lillard can probably get him 2 or 3. But I think the
Yeah.
Pacers and them have a good little rivalry
Pacers
going
in
right now.
5.
Okay,
Pacers in 5.
I'll say Pacers in
Cleveland and
6.
Orlando. I got Orlando winning because I don't know shit.
Uh, Orlando is down 2-0, and they don't know how to play offense. So I would probably
Who
say that's
plays
not
for
your
the Magic?
best. Who plays
Who
for the
plays
Magic?
for them?
Paolo Banchero went to
Who
Duke.
the fuck?
He was number one overall
Oh,
pick a
from
couple
Duke.
years ago. Yeah, real good player. Real good
I
player.
should
He
know
might be
that. Duke
20.
girl should know that.
Exactly.
Uh,
Um,
whatever. I'll do
they
better
got
next year.
dudes. They got a good team, but Cleveland should win that
Okay.
series in 5.
All right. OKC, let's go to the Western Conference. OKC and New Orleans. Honestly, I love a good Thunder run. I really, really, really wish the Thunder still had Russell Westbrook, James Harden, and Kevin Durant.
It's
Like
one
that
team.
was like peak fucking basketball.
It's a
That
fun
was
team to
peak.
watch. A good team to
That
watch
was
back
so
in
fun to watch.
2013, 2012 ish.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, OKC should win that series. Probably 4 games, maybe 5. New Orleans could probably
4.
still win at home, but
The
well,
Pelicans. The Pelicans.
they play game 2
Look at
today. Game 1 was
it.
it
Okay.
took OKC to the last possession to
Wow.
win. So
Well, maybe 6. Maybe 6.
I'll give them 5. I think OKC is just that
Okay.
much better.
We're gonna skip over the Nuggets and the Lakers. I got the Lakers getting swept. I'm not gonna lie.
They probably will.
Sorry.
Survive.
They might win one. They might win
If
one.
we win one, it'll be tomorrow. If we win one, it'll be in LA tomorrow, and LeBron will score 70 probably. Here's the thing. Role player. The series doesn't start until the road team wins a game.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
that's the nature of it. Now, Denver could very well probably beat us at home tomorrow, but role players play better at home than they do on the road. That is just a
Honestly,
fact.
I'm just waiting for the WNBA to start so I can go see my girls. I'm trying to get flown out. I'm about to slide in all their DMs. I don't give a damn.
You
like,
gonna change teams just to get flown out for a WNBA game?
Oh, you didn't know that I like girls?
I was changing teams.
Oh, I'm not changing teams. I'm just
You're fluid.
Taking turns. Okay. A fluid. Oh, that's good. We'll call it fluid. We're gonna label this secrets revealed part 2.
I like it.
So people can know that I am down with whatever the fuck. I don't care. Okay. Minnesota and Phoenix. I have the Timberwolves going.
It's a good pick. Phoenix doesn't know either 3 stars together. So Mini and
what do you mean?
Let's go Mini and 6. Katie, Brad Beal, and Booker just don't fit.
That seems like a lot of personality.
The rest of their team sucks. It's not. It's actually not a lot of personality. Booker doesn't have an ego, and Beal just wants to win games, and KD just wants to hoop.
And
Vogel's not a great coach. And tweet. Hey, I love that he claps back at people. That team just doesn't fit. They don't have the role players that they did, and Booker's not a natural point guard, so he's not good at running the offense. So weirdly enough, they actually really miss like a Chris Paul type player who can initiate an offense and have everybody go.
Is Chris Paul retired?
No, he plays for Golden State.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. So what will end up happening is they will. I don't know. It's just 3 dudes who need the ball in their hands, and there's only one ball. And they're all outside. I mean, Booker's in his prime. Beal is probably just exiting his prime, and KD is still really fucking good, even though he's out of his prime. Yeah, I don't know. They need a point guard real bad.
Yeah. Last one, Clippers and Dallas. I have the Mavs winning.
I think it's a good pick. I think the Clippers stole one. Or sorry, Dallas just stole one actually in LA last night. Luka put them away. Okay. This is a 7-game series. Absolutely. I think Dallas will go up 2-1, and then they'll alternate games after that. And then Dallas will probably steal Game 7 in LA, which makes me because I fucking hate the Clippers.
You hate because you're a Lakers fan?
Well, they're not on our level, but they talk like they are, so they can suck it.
They're not on our level. Well, do they even have any championships?
0.
Do the Clippers?
0.
0? Well, yeah, obviously they're not on your level.
No, they got 16.
Yeah.
Have they been better than us
Um,
collectively for the last 10 years? Yes. And more fun team? Yes. But we have a title in that 10
yeah.
years, and they do not.
And what did we say? Championships are all that. Or did you just shimmy?
I did.
Championships are all that matters.
Banners, they are, and banners hang forever.
Period. All right. Well,
Period. Exclamation point.
great epi. I gotta go meditate and calm my
I gotta
nerves.
eat dinner. Thanks for
Mm,
listening, everybody. We had some
yeah.
technical difficulties throughout this episode, so
No worries. We got it.
hopefully they don't come through that well.
They
We have an
won't. I'm
expert
gonna
editor
edit.
on our hands.
Oh, that's a
Boom.
fucking lie.
All right.
Bye.
See you, team. Go Preds.